Welcome back, everyone. The Miss Mississippi and Miss Mississippi teen pageants are going to be taking place this weekend in Tunica. This year, by the way, marks the 60th anniversary for the Miss Mississippi USA pageant. Current Miss Mississippi Breanne Ponder is here to talk all about the competition. Good to see you. Welcome to the newscast. How are you?
I'm just standing. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Folks, I have to tell you, we were talking before this newscast, and you are not the typical pageant girl, you say.
I would definitely say no. No. I enjoy shooting. I won second in shooting sports in 4-H. I was a 4-H baby. We have cows. I have a four-wheeler and a dirt bike, a yellow Honda Foreman. I mean, you don't have to be Miss Pageant Patty, wear makeup every single day to be a pageant girl.
How did you get involved in pageants?
I was a boy up until the 8th grade, basically. I played baseball instead of softball, if that tells you anything, for 3 years of my life. I hit the 8th grade, and my babysitter put me in a pageant because her class was doing a fundraiser. I dressed up like a girl, and from then on, it was downhill, I guess you'd say.
You got the bug.
I got the bug.
All right, what's it like taking part in pageants? Because the reality is people either love pageants or they hate pageants, and they have some ideas about pageant participants.
You're exactly right. There's always going to be that group of girls that are cutthroat, hardcore, and there's always those pageant moms, those stage moms that are pushing their children even though they don't want to do the pageants. But then there are those girls that enjoy it for the right reasons and that really want to win, and those are the girls the judges love and look at.
What are the right reasons in your estimation?
Honestly, it's because I wanted to learn how to be confident. I can walk in a room now and spill it and not care who you are. I met Donald Trump how many times during Miss USA, and I can talk to him like he's a normal person because he is, and that's what you learn through competing in pageants.
And is that something that you think is unique? Is that a unique lesson to competing in pageants, in your opinion?
Heck yes. How many people do you know that could walk up to Donald Trump and have a normal conversation with him without flipping out and saying, oh my God, you're on TV every single day?
Well, I know quite a few, but I'm not so sure I would necessarily be a good litmus test, so okay. Just in general, what's the process of preparing for a pageant? How do you prepare? And how do you choose that perfect dress?
Well, there is no perfect dress. It's not like your wedding. There is no perfect dress because there's going to be somebody out there that doesn't like that dress. So you have to know what you like, and you have to go in and choose it and go with it, and you have to fall in love with it. And that's how you choose your perfect dress. You don't listen to anybody else. You do it yourself. And as far as training goes for pageants, you don't eat and you don't sleep. You work out and you eat good food. You eat vegetables and fruits for 6 months beforehand. I mean, if you know a guy that can do that, send him my way.
Absolutely. I don't know anyone. So it really is a lifestyle. I mean, it's really a lifestyle. It's not just a competition. It's a lifestyle.
After you do a pageant, or if you win a pageant, it becomes your life. It becomes your job. It is a job. It's not a hobby.
You know, you were telling me earlier that you went out to Las Vegas for 3 weeks to do the Miss USA pageant. Describe that process and describe that experience.
Okay. 3 weeks in Vegas. Most people go for a weekend and they have a blast. 3 weeks is a different story. The first week was awesome. We got to go to tons of the casinos. We got to go to tons of events and rec for the Miss USA program, Donald Trump and NBC. We actually went to Harrahs in Las Vegas, and it'll be in Harrahs in Tunica this time. After the first week, it's not so fun anymore. You have 6-hour rehearsals and your platforms and stilettos. You have people yelling at you because it really is a program. It's a marketing tool, and that's their business, and they're making money, so they want it on point. So you do these things over and over and over again until you have it and it's natural to your body. But on that day, you hit it.
How about the Miss Mississippi pageant? I would imagine similar, but on a much smaller scale.
Similar, but it's 3 days instead of 3 weeks, so it's a little bit scaled back, but it gives you a taste of what to expect at Miss USA. That's why you have to be hardcore, and then the winner has a little bit of what to expect.
Do you know any of the young ladies who are going to be participating, competing?
I do. I actually know 4 of the teens and 3 of the misses.
Okay.
And actually 2 or 3 of the misses that are competing this year competed with me last year, so I can't wait to see them.
Okay.
But I have personal relationships with 2 misses, so I'm going to have to try to scale back and not show favoritism at all, because it depends on the judges. There's a different outcome with every group of judges.
What would your advice be for them?
Don't be pageant Patty. Be yourself and have fun with it, because the money that you put into this and the time and the effort, if you don't have fun with it, what's the point of doing it?
How much does this kind of thing cost? You know, I never thought about that, but I would imagine it's got to be quite an investment.
Well, if you have a daughter, I suggest you don't send her to pageants unless you're willing to flip out the card. That's all I'm saying there. It's fun, but you better be ready to do fundraising. I did not pay for mine, and my parents, I didn't force it on them. I got out and I got sponsorships. The entry fee alone, you're going to need sponsors for. Plus, there's the dresses, the bathing suits, and it's not a normal little Victoria's Secret $40 bathing suit. I'm talking it's a Jamie Shaw $400 bathing suit. So you've got to be able to get the sponsors, but really people know that pageants give people good personal skills. They give people skills that they're going to use for the rest of their life. So they're willing to give you sponsorships for it. They really are.
On the flip side, though, if you don't win, there's got to be a sense of rejection. And you have come in before as first runner-up, correct?
I was first runner-up in 2007 when I competed in Miss Teen USA. That's the only other time I did it. And I'll tell you, it gave me strength because I came back this year and won. And my mom always told me, because like I said, she's not a pageant mom. She is opposite of that scale. She hates pageants almost. She told me if I ever started crying because I was competing in pageants and didn't win, then I was done. She would jerk me out because she didn't want it to affect my confidence negatively.
But are you the exception rather than the rule? I mean, you're backstage after it's all said and done.
Right.
I would think that that's got to be, people have got to kind of take it personally.
There are tons, everybody takes it personally. You can't be rejected and not take it personally. You're going to take it personally. I mean, that's everyone in the entire world. But you've got to learn to cope with that because you're going to get rejection all your life. And that's what pageants teach you.
All right, it's a good life lesson. Good to talk to you so much. So nice for you to come by and hang out with us. You're welcome anytime. Come on back, okay?
Yeah, we'll play.
All right, we'll definitely play. Folks, if you'd like to go check out the pageant, tickets for the preliminary competition and the show on Friday will cost you $30. Tickets for the final competition and show will cost you $35. All the information is there on your screen as well. You can get those tickets by calling 931-320-0869. 931-320-0869.